Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as AC Milan. We're going to be taking on Borussia Dortmund just now at San Siro in the second leg of our Champions League last 16 knockout game. As you can see up here in the sort of centre panel, 80,018 tickets are sold, a complete sellout of San Siro for this one, so the ground will not be sparsely populated this time. Mesut Ozil ineligible, so can't be playing for them. Unfortunately, Donnarumma injured with that fractured wrist, so we're going to have to cope without him, which brings his brother Antonio Donnarumma, who is considerably less capable. It brings him into the fold for this one. In terms of a substitute keeper, God, we're going to have to go way down. Nicolo Zaniolato, perhaps, we're going to have to go to. Yep, is he Zaniolato the midfielder's brother, I wonder? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll bring him up to the senior squad just now. Where are we? Gianluigi Donnarumma obviously has to come off the bench for this Nicolo Zaniolato. They're both called Nicolo Zaniolato. That is really weird. And they're apparently not related. That is really weird. Barzagli obviously off the bench just now. Let's make sure we get everybody we want on there. Yeah, so obviously the one guys at the bottom there are not going to make it. So, I think this is just going to be what our team is. It's going to be Donnarumma, Antonio, Calabria, Bonucci, Romagnoli, Barreca, Locatelli, Kessie, Biglia, Chiesa, Sani and Silva. We're not going to go with Bonaventura. It's a bit of a hard one to decide who to play in that midfield just now, but we're going to go with those three. And Bonaventura will start on the bench. 4-2-3-1 from Borussia Dortmund here. Horn, Weiser, Papastodopoulos, Bartra, Guerrero, Arnold, Nuri Sahin. Royce is back for this game, sadly. Götze, Pulisic and Aubameyang will be their lineup. Marco Royce, of course, returning for this one is a bit of a kick in the teeth given the fact that he missed last game. But at least Mesut Ozil can't play. Of course, we are currently heading through. With a 1-1 we'd be through on away goals. So we've got that at least working in our favour. Dortmund have to come here and go for us, which they're obviously doing with a 4-2-3-1. Even opening 15 minutes, a shot apiece, both hitting the target but not threatening. Rafael Guerrero in the book, that's good news. Would like a goal though, as Ziyech puts Spurs up against Real Madrid. Biglia has a free kick in towards Bonucci, and it's actually Franck Kessie who's got the head to it. It is 1-0 to Milan after 26 minutes. A packed San Siro. Hopefully this can entice him to come and see the league game against Udinese at the weekend. But Franck Kessie turns in Biglia's free kick, and it is 1-0 to Milan. Calabria now as we press forward for a 2-0 lead. Finds Locatelli, takes a nice touch, back to Calabria, angles it in, headed away by Bartra. Barreca fires it back in, away by Mitchell Weiser. Götze and Locatelli up, Götze down to Franck Kessie. Jesus Christ, what a hit. Franck Kessie with an absolute rocket. His second of the game. And my God, it doesn't get better than that. That was better than the header, I'll say that much. 2-0 to Milan just after the half-hour mark. And yeah, it can't go beyond 90 minutes now. Dortmund need 2 goals to get this level, and of course that would then take them through on away goals, as Weiser finds Arnold, who finds Götze, and Weiser. It would be so harsh on Kessie if they score and immediately cancel that out. Sahin forward to Aubameyang. They are threatening to do just that. Aubameyang, great ball. Pulisic takes the touch, shoots. Antonio Donnarumma, what a save. Big game for him playing in the Champions League here, and an excellent save to deny Dortmund the immediate goal. Royce's cross then is headed away by Calabria. Sani chasing this down, beaten to it by Götze, but then he does win it. There is actually a 2-on-2 break here, but I don't expect it to come to anything. It was a great tackle by Guerrero. And our first half dominance has been rewarded with 2 goals, and we lead 2-0, 3-1 on aggregate at half time. Franck Kessie with both goals. And what do you say about that second goal? My God, what a hit. Spurs also 2-0 up against Real Madrid in London. Spurs are definitely going through that game, barring anything disastrous from their point of view. Caldara's actually going to get 45 for Bonucci, who's on a yellow card. Franck Kessie's going to get told to ease off his tackles. Last thing we need is a red card to follow up those 2 goals. As Dortmund get us underway. Let's just hold. If we can get a third goal, that'd be even better. Real Madrid are currently needing 3 goals at White Hart Lane, which is unlikely. Dortmund need 2 here. Guerrero throws it to Pulisic. Pulisic with a flick to Götze, helps it on to Aubameyang. He's got Royce on the other side, goes back to Max Arnold, who Kessie tries to close down. Doesn't get tight enough for me though. Arnold can play it out to Mitchell Weiser, the right wing back to Max Arnold. He plays it into Shaheen, helps it on to Götze. Aubameyang takes a touch, shaping a shoot. Caldara wins it though, and Calabria back to Donnarumma. Excellent defending by Caldara there. Barreca back to Donnarumma again, charged down, gets it long. Nobody's going to get anywhere near that. Weiser can nod it to Arnold. Now Royce inside to Shaheen, moves it quickly to Aubameyang. That's a good ball. Locatelli's tackle plays in Götze, and he's just put it over the bar. Whew, we're going to have to tell the boys concentrate after that one. That was 2 decent chances for Dortmund. As Donnarumma just after the hour mark now can play this one long. Papastadopoulos against Locatelli. Obviously Socrates gets that away. Picked up by Aubameyang. Too much space in the middle. Pulisic now can find Götze. Too much space for him too. Mario Götze to Aubameyang. He's got like 5 round him and he still takes control of it. But Romagnoli, Locatelli, Caldara's made an absolute howler. And Aubameyang follows up with a howler of his own. Dortmund creating chances, but they've just not managed to put any of them away. Rode our luck second half here, as Kagawa comes on for Shaheen. Yarmolenko on as well. 10 minutes left in the game now. We're going to bring Bonaventura on now for Frank Kessie. That'll allow Kessie to come off to a round of applause by the packed crowd here. I will just change Conte on for the booked Calabria for the last 5, as Weiser plays it to Guerrero from the free kick. Guerrero flicks it on to Kagawa. Back to Bartra, takes a touch. Forward to Arnold, very high Dortmund line now. Aubameyang loses it to Bilia, forward by Caldara to Andre Silva. Can we hit them here? We are flooding forward. Silva with a great ball to Sane, who's got pace to run at them. There's men in the middle for a cross. Sane whips it. Oh, it's a bad ball though. Timo Horn can easily pluck that out of the air. That was a bad cross from Leroy Sane there, as we had a chance to kill this. It's an excellent pass from Timo Horn though to Royce, popping up on the left, plays it into Aubameyang, down on the chest. Plays it to Yarmolenko, the substitute. Oof, and it's a horribly sliced shot from Andrei Yarmolenko. And by the way, in this second half, talk about riding your luck. Dortmund could be 3-2 up on the night. But in the end, it's going to end here 2-0 to Milan. Schmelzer's throw, final whistle. 3-1 aggregate, 2-0 on the night. An excellent goal from Frank Kessie, as well as a header also from Kessie, who will rightly be walking away, you'd imagine, with the Man of the Match award. Yep, Frank Kessie did indeed. 5.34 million in the coffers and a Champions League quarter final. It's been far too long since Milan have been there. It's good to be back. We've got Udinese, of course, on Sunday to follow up. Hopefully we can win that game as well at home. A lower mid-table side. 14th place Udinese. We need to win. We need to get some points on the board now. We're in the business end of the season. 5 points behind the leaders still. We're at 15, 8 and 5. Let's see what we ended last season. We ended last season at 23, 11 and 4. So we've actually already lost more games this season than we did last season. We have 53 points with 30 currently left to play for. We ended on 80 last time. My God, we had a really good season last time. It's just a shame Juve were so much better. So Udinese's last game was away at Torino, where they lost 3-0. So hopefully they're in a bit of a slump at the moment. We should be on a high after beating Borussia Dortmund. Although playing as recently as Wednesday, boys might be tired. Okay. Let's have a little look at the fixtures. Fiorentina hosting Chievo today. You'd expect Fiorentina to beat them, no problem. Then we play Udinese Napoli host Spezia, easy win there. Juve at Sassuolo, could be tricky for Juve at Sassuolo. Lazio at Bologna. Bologna are 15th, but Bologna could be a tricky trip. And then Roma against Inter, we'd obviously be wanting Inter to win that one. And Inter have been in pretty good form recently, including sadly beating ourselves. So hopefully Inter can get something in that one. Torino 3-3 against Benevento. And first place Fiorentina get a 1-1 at home to Chievo. That is the kind of result that costs you the title. If we win our game, we move to within 3 of them, right in the title hunt. It would be ironic if we ended up with less points than last season but won the title. Hotly contested league this season. Last season it was a 2-horse race between ourselves and Juve. This season about 6 teams are actually in the hunt. Very exciting. Obviously we would rather it was just ourselves in the hunt. You know, I'd take a 1-horse race as long as we win it, but exciting about a 6-horse race, as I say. We're at 12:30 kickoff. 2 wins and a draw against Udinese, who are in woeful form at the moment. Coming to San Siro, hopefully we can pick up the victory here. And I'm going to back us to do just that. Exact same lineup as faced Dortmund, so it will be Donnarumma, Calabria, Bonucci, Romagnoli, Barreca, Locatelli, Kessibilia, Chiesa, Sane and Silva. Hopefully Sane can get back to the form he was in before he ended up out injured. He still hasn't really found his feet since coming back. 4-3-3 of sorts for Udinese today. We're favourites for a reason, and Barreca seemed to like that team talk, and they go encourage them. Just the basic steps that we normally take for a game. Locatelli flicks it to Bonucci, who helps her on to Bilia. Fires it forward to Andre Silva quickly, and look at the empty seats. You can just see at the top of the screen there in the stadium. My God, a long way from the sellout we had in the Champions League. As Merrick knocks it long for Udinese, contested, Bonucci away, Sane up for it, flicks it on. It's Andre Silva. Oh, he's almost got it there, but it's well done by Berami, but picked up by Romagnoli now. Back the way to Donnarumma. Very empty stadium today. As Donnarumma kicks that one long, Locatelli's racing to get it. He does pick her up. Terrible defending from Udinese. Bilia to Kessie. There's the overlap on the left. Sane picks her up. Barreca's with him. Sane keeps her in. Barreca now out of position. It's knocked long, but Romagnoli will cover for his left back. Plays it to Bonucci 7 minutes into the game. Bonucci with an excellent ball towards Chiesa. Takes it down well in the chest. Go on, whip it Chiesa. Floats it in. Andre Silva's header is easy for Merit. It's not a good cross, that. Why are you floating it in like that then? Silva has to generate all the power. He's never going to manage it like that. And Udinese get through the first 15 minutes here. Really boring performance. Sane with a 6.6. Ditto Andre Silva. Not good performances from the boys up top. 2 shots. My God. Vidmar now for Udinese. Perica picks her up. Vidmar. Gutierrez. Berami. Jankto. Closed down by 2. Goes back the way. Forward. Knocked down. Over the top. Far too easy all round, but it does run through to Antonio Donnarumma. Drops it. Kicks it out. Easy for Locatelli to bring down this keeper's long ball again. He goes out to Sane. Can he create something here? Sane goes back to Bilia. Now Locatelli. Barreca's on the overlap. Here goes Barreca. Can he cross better than Sane? Barreca into Andre Silva. Oh, he could, and it was a poor finish from Silva. Barreca gets forward, puts a good ball in, and Silva's finish leaves a lot to be desired, and half-time is going to come with the score at 0-0 at home to Udinese, with a couple of shocking home draws, home 0-0s even, last season. Near the run-in for the title, actually, that really ended up costing us. Çalhanoğlu's going to go forward now, just in behind Silva. We're going to tell the boys to push forward in the second half. We need to win this game. If we don't win this game, the title race is over. We need to take all the points in the games that we should be winning now. If we're going to have any slip-up, it has to be like away to Napoli or something like that. It has to be a really tough game. We cannot be dropping points in these must-win games now. We're probing the box here, but I don't fancy this to be a goal. Belia finds Sané and Çalhanoğlu. Acres for Chiesa, hits it, and it's turned round the post by Merit. You can kind of tell by the flow of the highlight what's going to be a goal and what isn't. As Prodl heads it away, Bonucci picks it up. Locatelli now, closed down by yellow shirts, plays it to Romagnoli. Do we have another chance in this highlight still? Sané with his back to goal, trying to turn and run. Marker stays with him well, gets it across, Prodl away though, Barreca rising, nods it to Locatelli, maybe a chance still here. He's going to run for Çalhanoğlu, can he finish? It's an excellent tackle to deny Çalhanoğlu the shooting opportunity. Chiesa's ball back in, Andre Silva's not going to get it, Prodl away again, Locatelli brings it down. Belia, back to Locatelli, Çalhanoğlu, Calabria, Chiesa, just square it, turn it in, Sané, there he is. Oops, clicked the wrong thing there. It's Leroy Sané who scores the goal. Into double figures with his 10th of the season. And he's had a howler of a game today, but it's a great finish from Sané there. I was kind of worried he would blow the open goal, to be honest, and just sum up his performance. But it was an excellent finish in the end. And it makes it 1-0 to Milan. Hopefully we can press on from here. Maybe Andre Silva can score. You'd like your only striker that you have to really press on and get a goal. Especially for tricky games coming up like that trip to Naples to take on Napoli. I'm going to bring on Conte now for Calabria. And then in about 5 minutes or so we'll make our final substitution. Vidmer now for Udinese. Gutierrez picks it up. Udinese still not out this game. It's only 1 goal in it. Prodl knocks it long and there's a huge chance here. Hernan Perez takes it down, stands it up. There's a man arriving who's hit the post. Jesus, and that was close for Udinese there. I was just telling him to tighten up for the last 10 minutes or so as we're going to bring on... let's bring on Bugeli for Andre Silva because frankly you can't do any worse than Andre Silva's done today. Terrible performance from him up front. And 4 added minutes to play here at San Siro. Conte with the throw in. Throws it to Locatelli. Let's just not do anything stupid here, boys. Conte and Çalhanoğlu. Now Belia. Conte taking his time now forward for Locatelli. Çalhanoğlu trying to play in Bugeli. Can the young man get his first goal? He is in 1-on-1 and it's a good save by the keeper. It's a shame for the young man. 14 shots, 6 on target and only 1 goal. That's not exactly good statistics there. But it looks like it will be a 1-0 win. Prodl plays it to Barami and it is a 1-0 win. 3 points, the same number of points as if you'd won 9-0. Even though performances at the top end of the pitch obviously concerning. I mean, there you go, there's a home win and your defender with a 7.3 gets man of the match. Have to be at least a little concerned. Rest of the games today, Napoli at home to Spezia. You'd expect Napoli to smash them. Juve away at Sassuolo is another one. Juve obviously always favourites in Serie A, but you never know. Away to Sassuolo is a tricky trip. It's 2-0 Napoli as you would expect, and it's 3-2 to Juventus away at Sassuolo. So Juve sadly picking up the win there. Lazio Bologna, I'm going to say a draw here. 2-0 Lazio. And Roma Inter. 3-0 to Inter. Inter are rejuvenated. Let's look at their recent schedule. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. That is crazy. Beat Spezia 6-1 away. 1 away at Napoli. Beat us at the Giuseppe Meazza. Beat Bologna away. Beat Pescara at home. And just went away and thumped Roma. How many wins do they even have? They have 11 wins. They had 5 wins in their first, 23? That's an insane record. Roma now, what does that mean for Roma? Roma are 7 points behind us now and only have 1 in hand, so Roma can't catch us. Juventus with their game in hand can move to within 1 of Lazio and Fiorentina. We are 3 points behind Lazio and Fiorentina and we're even on points with Napoli. So it's a hell of a title race. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. 2 good results and 2 clean sheets at home. We've obviously got the Champions League draw to make next time, and we're going to be away at Spezia and then at home against Benevento. So hopefully we can continue the streak for 6 more points in Serie A, and then the next episode we'll have that Fiorentina away game, which is going to be really tricky. But as I say, hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop down below and leave a like. And of course, to follow the series, you can subscribe to the channel, which I'll be greatly appreciative of. But mostly, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for Spezia Benevento.